Hi, this is Catherine from Outsource Elite, and I'm a trusted advisor or a connector between businesses and the solutions that they may be looking for. The idea behind these videos is to connect and showcase some of these solution providers. With that being said, that leads me to my guest today, Darrin Kay, who is the partner manager of Genesys and the expert, I think, in all things contact center. Welcome, Darrin.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Catherine. Great to be here with you.
Thank you for being on here with me today. So I'm just going to launch straight into some questions that I have for you. The first of which is, can you provide an overview of what CCaaS or contact center as a service is, and then its significance in the customer service industry?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. As you mentioned, CCaaS stands for Contact Center as a Service. And years ago, people would have thought about it as a call center. There was pretty much toll-free numbers, and if customers wanted to reach a company, they called in through a toll-free number. Now there's lots of different ways that customers or patients or members of credit unions, for example, lots of different ways that people can contact the companies that they want to do business with. And so I think of CCaaS like a digital front door, really. It's a cloud-based. It allows lots of different options, lots of different channels, digital channels, whether it be a toll-free number or whether it be digital channels such as email or SMS or web chat or social media. So in different ways for customers to be able to interact with organizations. As it relates to customer service, when an organization can take care of its customers, and again, those customers might be patients in the healthcare field or members in credit unions, but when they can take care of those customers through whatever medium that the customer wants to interact with at whatever time they want to do it, and the better service they can provide, that's all going to lead to a better experience and build trust and brand loyalty with their customers. So you'll hear a lot about CX, that stands for customer experience, or even EX, which stands for employee experience. And so those are a lot of areas that CCaaS or contact center services can help an organization in both these areas, and we can certainly get more into that as well.
So how does that look, when, Genesys comes along to implement it within a company? And then what's kind of the benefits to working with the Genesys? How do you guys kind of set yourself apart?
So Genesys has been in the space for nearly 30 years, started out with premise call center solutions. So we have a tremendous amount of experience in this space in general, lots of expertise. And that includes from an implementation standpoint, as well as, design and, sales standpoint on the front end as well, developing customized solutions for organizations. So speaking about the implementation piece for a second, we have different ways to go about the implementation. Genesys has our own professional services group, so we can certainly implement, and we do implement a lot of our own solutions. And we also have implementation partners. So sometimes customers that we work with, they might already have relationships with organizations that they've worked with for years. They trust them. They're very good at doing integrations with maybe existing services and solutions that the customers have. So we have different ways that we can go through implementation partners, or we can do it ourselves. And regardless of which way we go, it's a very well-refined process that starts with weeks and weeks of data gathering and looking at the use cases and putting together the flows of the calls and the chatbots and the integrations with any systems that they have, whether it be CRMs or Epic, as far as healthcare solutions go. And so really there's weeks and weeks of gathering data and working with a customer in different business units before we even start doing anything. So these implementations, from the time a customer signs, it could be 3 or 4 months, or it could be a year to get a customer fully implemented onto a Genesys cloud solution, for example, because we don't try to rush it. We want to do it right. We want to do it right the first time, and we are very good at doing that.
So what you're saying, just to reiterate, is that you guys can manage the whole you do manage the process from start to finish, and even when a customer signs, you're still there to make sure that that transition is smooth, that there's no downtime, there's no lags, and any issues or whatever that they may have, there's a person to call and someone to take care of them and hold their hand.
Absolutely. We have a great professional service team, project manager that would be dedicated and assigned to them throughout that. They would really lead the team to help them on that transition.
Awesome. All right, Darrin, well, thank you for being with me today. I'm going to catch up with you at in a later date, and we can talk some more about contact center as a solution. Thanks, Darrin.
Awesome. Sounds great. Thanks, Catherine.